Welcome. I'm Jen, a librarian with Riverside Public Library System, and welcome to Workshop 1 of the Be a Changemaker workshop series, based on the book Be a Changemaker by Lori Ann Thompson, available in the Riverside Public Library System. This is Workshop 1 out of 4, where we will introduce the concept of change making and empower the teen voice to help you be heard now. Often teens are told, as they should be, how they are leaders of the future. Rightly so. You are. And that is no easy undertaking. You are about to be handed a very difficult world to change. And a lot of people are counting on you to do a good job. But that should not be interpreted to mean that you are not leaders right now, that you cannot start now, that you do not have a voice now. You do. You do not need to wait to be heard. You do not need to wait to be powerful. And you do not need to wait to start changing your world. The younger you start, the better. Why? Because if you start changing your world now and you succeed, then you will change it again and again and again throughout your lifetime, only making it better as you grow. You can do so in so many ways. Start a tutoring service, write a newspaper, start a podcast, create a business, whatever sparks your curiosity. Creating change does not have to end with just one project. Once you've made the value of your dream apparent to the world, others will believe in it as well, and they will help you carry it forward if you'd like to leave and continue moving forward onto something else. Just because you are a teen does not mean you need to wait. You are capable, and the time is now. As President Obama was quoted as saying during his first presidential run, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person, or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change we seek." You can create change. You can create it now. You can be a change maker. Now, some of you may be asking, what exactly is a change maker? A change maker is someone who takes the initiative to create positive change in their communities by using effective business practices and design. Think of charities, nonprofits, or even social entrepreneurs like the company Tom's, for-profit organizations that change the world for the better. For example, Craig Kielberger was 12 years old when he walked past his newspaper stand and a headline grabbed his attention. It read, "Battled child labor, boy, 12, murdered." After reading that article, Craig learned that the boy, Iqbal Masih, from Pakistan, had been sold into slavery at the age of 4 and chained to a carpet loom for 6 years. After escaping at age 10, Iqbal went on to speak out publicly against the common practice of child labor in many countries, including his. And many believe his murder was an attempt to silence that message. Craig decided to research child labor and was shocked to find that more than 250 million children were working around the world, many in slave-like conditions. And he decided at age 12 to do something about it. Craig went to school and shared what he had learned with his class, asking for volunteers willing to help him. 11 other students raised their hands. None of them had any prior social justice experience, but they all wanted to do something about the problem, and that was enough. The group searched for adults, mentors, local charities, any adult to partner with. But no one believed that these 12 kids could do anything about the complex global problem of child labor, leaving Craig's team to do the work themselves. After years of hard work and determination, Craig and his team formed a now international and well-respected charity named Free the Children, which has now evolved into we.org. The group is a leader in the field of youth empowerment and addresses all kinds of social issues in addition to child labor. Free the Children has provided medical supplies worth $16 million around the world, clean water, healthcare, and sanitation for 1 million people, daily education for 55,000 children, construction of more than 650 schools, and more. You can read about Craig's experience and success in his book. Yes, he also wrote a book, appropriately titled Free the Children. And that's just one example. There are many, many, many more of changemakers out there like Craig, like you could be, changing the world at the age you are right now. But why should you? Well, not only does it make the world a better place for you and everyone else in it, you'll also gain an invaluable skill set that will prepare you for your future in school, career, and in life. The jobs of tomorrow will consist of what AI or robots cannot do, and that's creative problem solving, critical thinking, and collaboration. Change-making shows off real-world leadership skills and demonstrates a commitment to community that volunteerism on its very own cannot. You have everything to gain. What do you have to lose? So let's get started. You may feel overwhelmed. Changing the world sounds like a big task, but you are not alone. This workshop series is designed to help empower you to be heard, to create change. It will give you the tools needed to start and continue your change-making journey. And I hope to hear back from any of you watching after your first or many successes, or from those that need some support along the way. The library is a valuable resource full of free services and programs to support your research and change-making endeavor. You can follow along with a notebook, or if you'd like, stop by one of the Riverside Public Libraries this week to pick up a take and make pack of support materials while supplies last, where you'll receive all the companion worksheets and resources we'll be using. We will start with worksheet 1. What's your passion? Or for those using a notebook, just draw a line down the center of your page, creating 2 columns. The goal of this tool is to identify what you enjoy doing, what you find fun. Why would we worry about fun when it comes to change making? Because when you go about creating change, doing something you enjoy is important. You'll be more motivated to continue a practice you find joy in than one you find tedious and boring. George Lucas was quoted in an interview saying, "You have to find something that you love enough to be able to take risks, to jump over the hurdles and break through the brick walls that are always going to be placed in front of you. If you don't have that, you'll stop at your first giant hurdle." So we're going to find something you love so that you can continue to jump any hurdles in your way. At the top of the left column it says, or you can write, what do you enjoy doing? You'll want to go down and identify at least 7 activities that you enjoy. If you want to identify more, that's fine. Then on the right, you'll explain why. Why do you enjoy doing that activity? Be honest, even if it seems silly, and I'm going to work along with you. It's okay to take your time and come back and revisit this inventory, but it is important to be honest and identify things that you do truly enjoy doing. Next, it takes a little more than passion to carry something through. You gotta have skills. So let's look at worksheet number 2 titled, What are you good at? Or in a new page in your notebook, create a table with 2 columns and 3 rows. Now it's time to identify skills that you have involving people, things, information, physical skills, mental skills, and interpersonal skills. Take your time on this one and really put some thought into it. And don't feel bad to take a moment to brag. This list will help you identify your strengths as you move forward. All right, so now you should have inventories of what you love to do and what you're good at doing. So hang on to these because they'll become very important as we move forward. So now that we've decided we're going to change the world, no big deal. Tune in next week for part 2. It's going to be very important where we identify a problem to solve, learn how to research it, and actually get started on developing the venture needed to create solutions.